Hello, and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I'll be your GM for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Carr playing Tiana, Sarah playing Vika, Patrick playing Freddy, Eric playing Uriah, and Jeremy playing Cortev. And who wants to go over what happened last week?
Shenanigans.
Earthquake?
Yeah, there was an earthquake.
That too.
Not an earthquake during combat.
Unfortunately.
As
No.
much to Jason's chagrin.
Yeah, well, you know.
Uh,
Luckily, this is the
Nice
same
take-
day,
nice
so
take of the
it may
win.
still be going on.
How far inland are we? Do we need to be concerned about tsunamis?
No, you're quite a ways inland.
for now.
What
For
about
now.
sandworms?
There is a beach episode coming eventually. Fear not.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Hey,
sandworms?
I fear
Do we have to
more.
worry about sandworms?
No, there's no sandworms on this planet.
Yet.
Oh wait, this is
Walk without
oh wait,
rhythm.
oh wait, this isn't Dune. Never mind, wrong game.
There could still be sandworms.
I mean, there are kaiju, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're calling them kaiju. They're really just dinosaur sized. You know, they're in scale with the mix. It's more dinosaurs than dinosaurs that spit acid.
Well,
or
when
electricity.
compared to humans, that's still pretty kaiju.
Yeah.
This is true. This is fair. This is fair.
I mean, like,
I
the
mean,
Pacific Rim called them kaiju and they were just the size of mechs. Just the size of mechs.
Just the size of yes.
Yeah, but those mix are still as tall as small buildings. So
Small buildings.
small
You know.
skyscrapers.
Like a
Yeah.
gazebo.
My
The
house wouldn't come to
gazebo.
its knee.
I roll to attack the gazebo.
the
Yeah,
dreaded
so into our
gazebo.
first tangent before we even finish the review. Lovely. Bodes
Knocking them out
well.
early.
Bodes well for the night.
It's like the warehouse. Is it a full moon? It is now.
Alright, so y'all were guarding one entrance to the town as a Shinar counterattack was taking place against the city. You held off the people on your side handily. Though I guess some of y'all did take some damage. I forget exactly who all got structured, but okay, I remember that Vika did, but beyond that,
I mean, I somehow managed to engage in a big ass anime battle down there on the bottom.
I, for some reason, crab raved my way out of a few shots
Crab rave.
as a giant size 3 dog.
Mm-hmm. What the dog doing?
Jukin.
And you stealthily, invisibly walked your way through.
Just hear in the background. Da, 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 da.
y'all did take some prisoners.
Not by choice.
Well, not by Uriah's choice.
Because
Uriah
Uriah
was
was
all about the war crimes.
Mhm.
Uriah was tweaking.
Never a
But,
war crime the first time.
Yeah,
It's like
killing
the
people that
second or
surrender.
third
This
time.
wouldn't be the first time. Be the first time Uriah had done it, but not the first time it had been done.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And to be fair, one or two of the other pilots might have survived the destruction of their mix.
Don't
I know the
kill
one in the-
Uriah.
I know the one in the hive mech absolutely did not.
No. But some of them just got shot from far away, so
Yeah, Uriah absolutely ripped into the cockpit and just. He wasn't living.
Uriah is taking this war that has nothing to do with him or any of his people very seriously.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
I don't know what this fight's about, but I have chosen this side, and I will kill for them.
I've woken up every day and somehow chosen violence.
Thus the day ended. Why? Violence.
Mm-hmm.
All
Pretty
right,
much.
we have six. So we've successfully held off the.
Yes,
Attack.
on y'all side. From the reports you're getting in, the Union forces are mostly having success. A few lancers have managed to get in on one side, and you hear all the radio reinforcements are heading out to help plug that hole. Certainly not enough have gotten in to worry about like taking the city back. At
What
least
about
not
taking
today.
the guy that we brought back.
Right, one of you had scanned one of the enemy mechs to find out for sure what their mission was.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
And it was to retrieve the professor that y'all had captured, to take back the samples, and barring being able to do that, to destroy the samples and equipment.
The mission was not going well for them.
It was not. Or was it?
Mm.
We won't know until we get
Gotta
there.
like poke to see what where the armor is.
So anyway, y'all go back to guarding. Some infantry guys show up to take the prisoners. They show up in just regular vehicles, take the prisoners. A little bit later, you can kind of hear some explosions off in the distance. And you suddenly get an SOS over the radio. Someone whose voice you don't recognize at first. Once he identifies himself, you're like, oh yeah, you remember that name in the briefings.
Oh no. Not Wild Man.
No, y'all know him right away. No, this is one of the like lieutenant commander types.
All right.
Who is basically telling you that he is now in charge of the operation. They need reinforcements at HQ.
All right. Fall back.
They have been, attacked by what he assumes are insurgents.
It's the cult again.
And there are some previously unspotted mechs approaching the facility.
So
From what
Jellicoe is
direction?
no longer in charge. Is that how I'm understanding that?
What's that now?
Yeah, I was about to ask, is Commander Jellicoe no
Jellicoe was not on the mission.
Okay.
Jellicoe's back at the
Forward base Achille.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
No, he was at the main
No,
base.
that's right. He's the commander. He's the commander of the main base.
We got moved to Achille. Now we're out here playing with these guys.
If this guy's taking
The front
control, that
line.
means the mission command, the operation commander, must be incapacitated. In fact, it must be him and a couple of other people under him incapacitated for it to have fallen to this guy.
We're going way down the chain. This is concerning.
It's a little concerning. This guy's barely higher ranking than y'all. Keep in mind, the Union military does not have the same number of as many levels of rank as modern military. But still, it's a bad sign if it's dropping him. And he, his broadcast had all the appropriate codes and stuff, so you know that it's legit. And like I said, once he identifies himself, you know who it is. But
Did he say what direction the mechs are coming from?
merely that they're approaching.
Right. I'm gonna go.
You guys are the closest.
Uri literally just
Yep.
looks at the beacons like, let me go. Looks like we have some idiots to save. Yay!
Hey, Hey,
I think he's still
Hey.
tweaking.
Yeah, I'm about
In
to
the
ask.
game. Come on.
You're right. Is that stuff out of your system yet?
There's nothing in my system. Can we go now?
she sets him down. Hey,
He
like
doesn't.
your shirt.
Let's say he doesn't even like his thrusters ignite and he just floats and is like your shirt too. Let's go stain theirs red. And he's off.
Your question. No. And then continue, and then he follows at
Uh,
a very much slower clip.
as we're walking next to
Gliding.
Vika, I actually ask, does he have like a code phrase to make him shut down, or is he just, do we just gotta let him run this through its system?
She's really like very loudly quiet for a little while.
I'll be quiet.
For the sake of the mission, I'm not going to dignify that with a response the second that you're referring to my brother as a robot, and we're just going to take care of what we need to take care of right now.
What? Whip's a nice guy. I was actually implying. I'm more concerned about him being excessive.
Go take care of this people that are needing rescue, all right? Sometimes excessive is called for.
If it's called for, then it's not actually excessive.
I don't know if Uriah's going to get there faster than anybody. Because he is flying, so he's literally just, as crow flies, heading for the HQ.
Well, it stands to reason he should get there first and have to start dealing with stuff by himself. Cut down on the number of rounds the rest of them have. But that's okay. I'm certainly fine with
Or
it.
just lands on a building nearby.
Scopes it out with a little. Has a giant mech spyglass that he holds to the robot.
It doesn't actually need to be held to the robot's like eye, but
Apparently, I do not have a token for that mech.
Retro.
Yeah, well, we'll just use a generic one. It'll be fine.
what mech?
It doesn't matter. Oh, wait, it's a size 2.
Oh no, we are now engaging the Ace Custom. It's red and everything.
You mean it's a mech that's larger than me? What a shame.
Uriah, you'll get a ping to request visual from because you'll get there before everybody. It's up to you if you give it to her.
I mean, he probably will. I will say if he sees the place where like the megafauna area is getting attacked or whatever, he is going to engage.
That's
Must
fair.
save the kaiju bits.
Yeah, he could care less about the HQ, honestly.
Where did that Lancer come from? Why is it shoving the kaiju bits into a giant comical suitcase?
Get in the back.
Like stomping on top of it to close it.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me go ahead and flip y'all over to the map. Alright.
Oh, actual frames.
This thing's big.
Yeah, that's
Gonna be doing a lot of running around.
what, the Tortuga, I think? Oh, the minigun
no.
and the shield.
That's a
Yeah.
Drake.
Drake, that's it, yeah.
That is not a Drake. It is just... I mean, it is the miniature. It is the token for a Drake. It's just I needed a size 2.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. I was like, we're facing two Drakes. They're meant to be in place and not move.
Bet.
All right, so Uriah, when you arrive,
Mm-hmm.
this is what you are greeted with.
Mm-hmm.
Zip out too far. There we go. So this here,
Mm-hmm.
this end of the building is the mess hall. It was the school cafeteria.
Okay.
So the mess hall. These were the classrooms that were being used as bunks and so forth.
Right.
This building was another set of classrooms. Wasn't really being used for anything.
Mm-hmm.
This building that is clearly on fire,
Yeah.
and the roof is partially caved in.
Mm-hmm.
That was the gymnasium that all the kaiju bits were in.
Okay.
It looks like it's taken an artillery strike.
You hear Ty just go, "Oh shit," over the comms to everyone else because she can see visual.
What?
I think we all see visual if it's requested, right?
Yeah, it can be shared probably.
Well,
I mean,
Ty
I
was the only
specifically
one that
sent it to
requested
just
it.
Uriah.
I mean, yeah.
What are y'all looking at?
What
She'll
is
send a
this?
screenshot to everyone else of the caved in gymnasium.
It isn't Cortav or even Grid Space, but something Horace sends out the
Okay. So, question, Jason.
Yes.
I saw you say something, but I didn't hear anything.
You said so, Jason, and I said yes.
Oh, okay. If I activate my core power, would it be considered a scene in by the time they get there, or would it still be part of the same scene?
It probably was part of the same scene.
Cool. His core power is active then.
All right.
Before we get
Sneaky
rolling,
boy.
Jason, could you toss my token on there?
Oh, sure thing. You probably.
She'll get there a little bit slower, but she will like to be involved.
Wait, that's not the right one.
Sneaky boy.
Mm-hmm. And my speed goes up.
I'm squashed.
Yep.
I just picture a crab walking like that, just
That's a little bit.
That needs to be way more than it should have. So are we starting on this end of the map?
No.
Okay, where are we
Not
starting?
necessarily.
Okay. Actually, good point. Where am I coming from since I'm just flying?
If you were just straight shot from where you were, you would be coming in on the south.
Okay, so I'm down here then.
Now, you have time before they catch up with you to maneuver around to come in on any side you want to. And the rest of you guys, when you arrive, you can break up and come in from any side. As you're approaching, well, after Uriah's already kind of on the outskirts, you receive another call from Jostin, the guy who is currently in charge, Lieutenant Jostin. They have secured the attackers have secured prisoners and are most likely trying to make their way out. The research facility has been destroyed, by which he means the gymnasium. They're not sure about casualties yet. Any incoming Lancers, your priority is to secure the professor.
They won't get far.
He doesn't know which mech the professor is in.
I also send a line to Vika. Bad news, Vika. They're here to destroy the swole.
What?
I was making the fact that they blew up the gym. I was making that joke.
Oh, okay.
Gotta. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Not touching that with the stick. Work to do. Work to do.
Over the comms, you hear Kokei sigh.
Tiana, you think you could, once we get up in range, start poking around in their brains and see if they have info on which one of them's got the scientist?
Was that to tie? Sorry.
Yeah.
I got you. If I can get in range.
See what I can do as well.
Rest of us make their day horrible.
All right, you're right.
Not too horrible.
You can see this assassin here
Mm-hmm.
is holding a dude.
Cool.
We found him.
Where the other two prisoners would be? Well, you don't see them, so you assume probably in the big mix.
Okay. So I start down here on this bottom row.
Yeah. Like I said, as y'all come in, you can approach from any direction. Your goal is to secure the professor before whoever's got the professor gets off the map.
Okie dokie.
Cool. So movement, boost,
Okay,
Yeah.
next encounter.
reaction. Nice. I'm here now. Give me a whole save.
Alright, that is on the assassin.
Not asking the better question. Is it the guy?
Oh no, he's
I
here to
doubt
just
it.
murder things.
While you're murdering
That is
things.
something.
15 on the whole save.
Okay, he's not knock prone. Cool. And which dance did I start? Yeah, I'll start at dance. Skirmish time. Okay. Does a 26 hit?
26 hits.
Cool. For 6 damage.
Alright. He's got nothing to mitigate any of that, so he takes 6. Alright.
Alrighty. Alright. And I'm going to overcharge to skirmish with Charge Blade, since I don't think I can skirmish with a Terashima Blade again. Yeah. 17?
That is a hit.
Cool. For another 6 damage. This is armor piercing.
Alright. High or low? This is just see if you hit the guy he's holding in addition to him, while you're hitting him.
Low.
4. So that is high. Alright, so you have not killed the prisoner as of yet.
Alrighty. Is the assassin still up and moving?
Yes.
All
He's
right.
not looking great, but he's still operational.
Alrighty, cool. And that gives me 2 Blade Master dice left. Alrighty, that is my turn.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let the assassin go just to make sure he gets a chance to. First, he drops the prisoner. You know, like kind of slings him over his back.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Was the prisoner like tied up or anything, or was he just?
No. Well, prisoner, the rescue, one of the guys you took prisoner that were being
Quick
rescued.
glance. Is this the professor that he just dropped?
No, this is like one of the lancers y'all took captive.
Yeah, okay.
And then, as a quick action, he's going to use his assassin's mark, chooses a character in line of sight. So it will be Eric. The assassin. It has resistance to the target's damage. Damage it deals to the target cannot be reduced, and it gains 1 accuracy on all saves forced by the target.
Okay.
It can choose a new target if the current target is destroyed.
Okay.
And then he's going to hit you with his heated blade.
Cool. He has difficulty.
Is that your core thing going on?
Yep, I am permanently in soft cover right now.
Okay.
No matter where I am.
Alright. What is your evasion?
12.
Okay, he misses.
Cool. Give me a whole save.
Let's see. Okay, that's agility.
Lord stance.
It's fun.
He rolled a 1.
Cool. He's prone.
Does he crush the prisoner?
No, he falls prone in his own hex. The prisoner's in a separate hex.
Yeah.
Where's my kneeling down? So he's prone.
Quick question, because Brain completely decided, hey, we don't need that information right now. Is it all the prisoners we have to keep from getting off the map, or just the professor?
Just the professor.
Okay.
He is the only one that is a priority. They want him alive.
Looking at somebody.
They want the professor alive. He's no good to them dead. And by the same token, he had not figured out enough that him getting back to his people is a disaster. So,
Yeah.
Uriah should probably try to
The hell?
rein in his enthusiasm.
So when we start our turns, we can be put anywhere on the map. That is
Correct.
that is an outer edge.
Of course, Uriah is ahead of you all.
Well, yeah, I understand that. I
Hell.
was just wanting to double check.
So him engaging by himself, it's going to be 2 turns before any of y'all can show it.
Cool. I guess do the rest of them go?
Then the rest of them go.
Okay.
We'll let him go. We'll get to the edge there. And he is going to shoot. Let's see. He is locking on a quick tech action.
Lock on is quick tech, yes.
Because I forgot to bring up the cheat sheet. All right, so he's going to do a quick tech action to lock on to Uriah. Then he is going to shoot Uriah with his anti-material rifle.
Okay.
So he has 2 accuracy with the rifle by default. But he has a difficulty because of Uriah's core ability. So that drops him down to 1, but he's going to burn the lock on to bring it back up to 2.
I think firing. He can't shoot me with the anti-material rifle.
That's right. He can't do that if he's gonna if he was going to move. In that case, he will move down here into position, though.
Mm-hmm.
I had him in the middle of that building because the actual building peaks right there, but that's too hard to keep up with on a map. So.
Yeah.
We're just gonna act like it's a flat top. All right. In that case, let's see. It was assassin, bastion. All right. So there's the mirage. So the mirage is gonna move to the corner here, where you can see Uriah. Let me see. What are his systems? His sensors. Sensors of 15. He is going to use warp sensors. The mirage takes tech attack against the target with sensors. On a success, they take 2 heat, and all attacks they make until the end of their next turn treat their targets as having soft cover.
Okay.
What is your... what is your E defense?
6.
Okay. Warp Senses has a 1 accuracy, but you've got a 1 difficulty, so it's just a even roll with a +2 attack bonus. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
This is not like a regular weapon attack, so that it being a critical doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So take 2 heat, and anything you attack until the end of your next turn automatically has soft cover.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, that is all he can do for the round. We're going to let the blue bastion go. He has a move of 4. And he will burst. 2, 3, 4. And let's see. And everybody's too far away from him for him to shoot anybody, so. The other bastion is also going to walk. He's going to move right there. He has an arcing weapon, so he's going to fire it at basically this space right behind Uriah. What is your evade, or Uriah?
My evasion is a 12. However, what's the burst on that arc weapon?
1.
So he's not going to hit me.
How is he not going to hit you?
That's the assassin.
No, the assassin's right here.
No, that's me.
I put the NPC down in entirely the wrong spot. My apologies. He dropped it behind him to get between
I
him and you.
I just figured he just threw the guy over me.
No. It was supposed to be dropping behind you. I
Here,
apologize.
catch! Is your problem now?
I was just gonna let it ride.
In that case, he's probably still too far away. Yeah, he's going to change his mind in and just run. And that, oh wait, I forgot. I have another assassin. And this guy can leap. So he's going to move 6. Or not. Wait, double, yeah, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move here. He's going to burst. And he's going to leap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. All right, and that is all of them. Start of the next round.
Okay.
Quick question on their way here. Could they have primed anything like droids or
You can have
droids,
whatever drones you want to have out as you enter. You may.
Okay. Anything like quick actions that require reaction to prime, like activate?
Depends on what the reaction is.
Like if she wanted to prime Camus's shield, reaction is somebody gets hit within like a certain range of her, she takes the damage.
Well, that just activates when they take that hit.
Yeah, but she has to be like within a certain range. But could she have primed that on the way here instead of taking a something?
She
in
has
a
to
turn?
prime it before it'll work.
Oh, yeah, you can have that switched on and ready to go. Sure.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I do have my guardian drone out, so I'm playing a baby version of Vika's mech, where anyone adjacent to that gets ranged attacks against anybody within adjacent to it will have +1 difficulty.
Okay.
Baby shark. Do.
So I'm going to skirmish the prone assassin.
Okay.
So you said he has soft cover.
Yes,
Yes,
everybody
it
you
works.
attack has soft cover effectively.
Okay. That's still a 21 with my 2 accuracy.
All right. He has resistance to your damage because he assassin
Okay.
marked you.
Because he is prone, does an additional d6. So with resistance, he's taking 5.
All right. Oh, well, that didn't work well at all. I guess that fire must have been on the board before he was. He's dead, of course.
Okay. And where's the? Oh, I just minimized the whole damn thing. Okay. There we go. Yep. And he's over here now.
Okay.
And now hidden. Yeah, I was there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
This Bastion's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Burst go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's see. What is the Bastion sensor range? Wow.
Are they looking at goblin range or?
No, they have a sensor of 5.
Oh,
That is, sensors are not their thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So both Bastions are just moving. The Mirage.
and are these the bastions right here?
Yeah, the Bastions are the big guys.
All right. So, literally bastion from Overwatch. Gotcha.
Except, not nerfed.
Legally distinct.
On the plus side, I'm bringing the big guys to you. Or to quote Avengers, I'm bringing the party to you.
All right, he's going to move
That's
5. 1, 2, 3,
party.
4, 5. He'll burst to do it again. Then he is going to try to find you. Search. All right, what is your agility?
Agility is 0. But do I have to make like an agility save or what?
All right, the NPC makes a contested systems check against the agility of a hidden character with sensors, within sensors. On a success. So you roll your agility, and he rolls his system.
Okay.
He got a 19.
I got a 13.
All right, you have been spotted.
Yep, I have.
However, he has used 2 quick actions, so
Mhm.
He can alert his buddy. He can tell his buddy there you are, but that's what Paulie can do.
Yep.
And then the assassins. Well, assassin now.
Assassino.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he'll leap again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's going to be all he can do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hang on a second. I have screwed something up. Though weirdly, it doesn't make a difference. Basically, his leaps got recharged, so he couldn't have been leaping that many times. But he's got another ability that lets him climb at normal speed and ignore difficult terrain, so I don't know what even the point of the leap is, other than
Probably
like
if
I guess
jump
covering gaps.
crevices.
Yeah.
crevices or jumping over other opponents.
Or from building to building.
Yeah, building, and the moving around opponent without having all the engagement problems is probably the main use for it.
Mhm.
And the sniper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by bursting and going double his speed. right. Oh, and then the like regular guy is going to run. There we go. All right, end of the second round. So who wants to go first on the outside as the rest of you are arriving?
Let's see. I continue.
No, say go for it. You
All right.
have my support.
All right. So which side of the map are you coming in on, Patrick?
I'll be coming on this side. I did activate my core power, which allows me to boost as a free action.
Okay.
Go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boosting is free. Grab it, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out of range for sensors, however.
Doesn't have to be, because you can still boost as a quick action too.
I already boosted.
As a free action.
Oh.
Free actions don't follow the same limit.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I will tech attack this gentleman. I will scan him.
Okay.
+2. Go back. Quick. Quick tech. There it is. Scan. Okay. When you scan. Oh, this actually doesn't even technically a quick attack.
No, I think you just have to spin the action.
All right. Is he carrying the professor?
He is not. He is carrying one of the lancers.
As in one of our prisoners?
Right. One of the lancers that you captured, yes.
And does he have a call sign or identifier?
How much information are you allowed to get?
Okay, let me go back.
You can only choose one option.
One.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so you
Generic or
have
public
identified the
information?
dude.
All right. I will
Basically,
actually-
all the prisoners were given little subdermal chips, kind of like you chip a dog. It's not like a tracking device or anything, but it makes scanning for who they are real easy.
And I can. And I will activate my. Since I still have another quick action, I will activate my field.
Okay.
And that's all I've got right now, so.
All right. Okay, the Red Bastion is going to go. Suddenly realizing they've got company, he is going to change direction.
And I will broadcast that the professor is not in this mech. However, there is one of our Lancers prisoner in this one.
No, not one of your Lancers. One of the Lancers
It's one
that
of
you
the
captured.
ones we
Okay.
captured from their set that they're capturing back.
Yeah, they
I
are.
see.
This
rescuing.
was for them. This is a rescue mission,
Gotcha.
and brought down the gymnasium because none of them like to work out. Alright, so that Bastion has gone. Who's entering the battlefield next? Or is Uriah going?
I think I can go next.
If you'd like to, go for it.
It's either that or I kill the guy that's been tech attacked me.
Go for it.
Cool. Is he size 1?
No. Which one?
The Mirage?
The Mirage is a half-size mech.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll tell. Hi.
He is because of Data Veil, he is by default invisible.
Okay.
Though they can pass that effect on to somebody else.
Things I needed to know. Alrighty. Yeah. Protocol, I'm going to switch to wind stance.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack.
Alright.
With Terashima Blade.
And let's see, what does invisible give him?
I have a 50% chance to just outright miss.
Okay. Oh, I guess you probably need his evasion too, which is a 10.
Okay. So 16.
Alright, that is a hit.
So D100, high or low misses.
Oh, let's go low misses.
55, it's a hit.
Alright, how much damage?
Did 6. However, I'm going to use my reaction to use my last Jägerkunst 2. So that will be 12 damage. Well,
Okay.
if he loses the face-off thing.
Okay. He is going to use a reaction for Blip.
Okay.
The trigger is a hostile character takes action in line of sight.
Okay.
You are definitely in line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
The Mirage may teleport one allied character within sensors 5 spaces in any direction.
Okay.
So he is going to teleport this assassin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he takes damage. How much damage did you say it was?
Well, you have to make the roll off first.
Oh, gotcha. All right, what is he rolling?
Hull or agility, take your pick.
He'll roll agility, because that's at least a positive number.
Mm-hmm.
But he rolled a 1 on the die, so he got a 2.
Okay. I got a 15.
I'd say you won.
Well, do you want to contest it?
I just made the roll. What are you talking about?
Yes. However, he can take 2 damage that can't be reduced by any means, and we re-roll.
If he just takes it, he's taking how much?
12 total.
Yeah, got to do that then. It's the only way he'll survive, or potentially survive. All right, so he takes 2, re-roll.
He takes 2 damage, and we re-roll.
18.
9. In that
All right,
case,
so he won.
I will take 2 damage, and we re-roll.
I see how this goes. High risk, high reward.
14.
10.
I win.
All right, he takes 2.
Okay. 22.
Anime wrestling
20.
match.
I win again.
He takes 2.
Rochambeau you for it.
All right.
16.
13. I'll take 2.
Fucking WWE.
How
with
much
mechs.
damage has this guy taken right now?
25. 25.
Okay. He'll take 2.
Okay.
6.
29.
And he dies.
Okay.
funny thing is, in true anime battle, anyone else looking at it just looks like two. They're just both standing there, and then one of them explodes.
Well, either that or the top half of the mirage starts to slide off the bottom half of the mirage and then explodes.
Pretty much.
Okay, so the blipped assassin will go next.
The only thing.
Actually, no, he will not.
Oh, do you still have actions?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh no.
Blade Master dice. Free action, feint on the assassin.
Okay.
Also,
What
actually,
does
no,
it-
I don't even have to do that because Jägerkunst, I can move 4 spaces in any direction.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I am over here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna set this to linger so I can see where I'm going. I will quick action boost. Let's move another 7. Put me over there. And yeah, why not? Ouch. Okay.
All right, so you're sitting there.
Well, I'm moving another 6. However, because I decided to high risk that, I just took 3 heat and I stressed the reactor.
All right, you already had 2 heat on you.
No, I had 4.
Oh. And then took another 5. Ouch.
Took another 3.
All right, and what does stressing the reactor do?
I have to make a roll. I'm over here. I make a roll. Da, 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 da. Okay. Power plant destabilization.
That sounds fun.
Until I take an action to remove the condition, my mech is exposed.
All right, and I don't remember off the top of my head what exposed means.
I take double damage from everything.
Fun.
Boy.
Your sister's gonna be so mad at you if you get yourself killed because you ran out ahead.
She's already so mad at him.
Just playing in the distance for some reason.
Pardon?
Taps is just playing in the distance for some reason.
All right.
On bagpipes.
Actually, how tall was that building?
That building was too tall.
Okay, so I have 2 more movement for my regular move then. So in that case... No, I'm gonna stay here. Behind the tree.
Okay.
Uriah gets killed in this mission. He gets cloned, and he's like weirdly normal. Hello, fellow people.
Okay, but yeah, that is my turn.
All right.
How do you do, my fellow Lancers?
Oh, but he looks like 20 years older than the original.
How did you suddenly turn into Steve Buscemi?
Ugh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So yeah, so now the blipped assassin can go.
And let's see here. Yep, chances of him being able to catch the Atlas are slim. So he is actually going to fall back. 2, 3, 4, 6. And that'll be it for him. One of the rest of you can enter the battlefield now.
Oh wait, my battlefield's over here. Blah, 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 blah.
So which direction is Grid Space entering from?
I will enter from, down here.
Okay.
Let me move all my ship over there. I don't have all this active, but it'll be helpful for when I do have it all active. space is right there. 6. He'll go there.
Okay.
Drone sticks with him because that's his. You're just out of range. Unfortunate. That is okay. I will move forward. I will boost to move forward all of like 3 steps. And this is an assassin, yeah?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's or is that that's
This is an assassin right here.
okay. I thought so. I was like, I didn't mistake it for fucking Uriah, did I?
No. Your eye is way over here.
Okay, cool. I will tech attack invade.
All right. That is the assassin. His E defense is an 8.
Ooh, perfect. All right. That is 22.
That's definitely a success. And remind me what invade does.
I will tell you in just a sec when I figure out which one I want to use. I am using. I'm gonna use hack and no, I'm gonna use fragment signal. So he takes 2 heat, just off rip, and then he will be impaired and slowed.
All right, impaired
until the end of their next turn.
and slowed. Alright, so slowed means they can't boost or use any special movement, talent systems, or weapons. So basically they get their standard move and nothing else movement-wise. Okay.
Yep.
And the impaired is a +1 difficulty.
Should be quite useful on an assassin.
Be really useful on Uriah, too. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Cortef.
Yeah.
Is he doing anything else?
I think that's going to be it for grid space.
Alright.
The drone follow.
I've got one Bastion and the Sniper left, I think. I think the Sniper can probably see grid space.
Or has difficulty.
Yeah, I would say you'd have soft cover for sure.
Then it's difficulty 2.
All right, so difficulty 2. The Sniper's weapon has accuracy 2, so that's a wash.
It evens out.
What is your evade?
It is 10.
All right, he has a +4 attack bonus. Roll a 10 on the dice, so that's a 14 to hit. Let's see, it's armor piercing, and it is 15 damage. Kinetic.
Alrighty. Cool. That's a structure.
I think there's a table to roll on for that.
There sure is. What's that do? Okay. My mech is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
Sure.
It
Remind
was
me what
not,
stun
in
does.
fact, fun.
That's it. That's I stunned means I don't do anything.
Okay. You always have to check because it means so many different things in so many different games.
That's fair. Oh. As far as I know, stunned means I don't do shit in this game.
Well, until the next turn.
Yes, the next
Right.
turn. Alright.
And this was Jason. What was this down here? Is this another assassin or?
Yeah. Give him
That's
shoot him. Shoot
Uriah.
him. No, that's Uriah's Atlas.
Uh,
In infrared, he is glowing quite brightly.
Just actual light, he's probably glowing quite brightly.
Well, to use the thing, they're dealing with runaway heat buildup. Their armor is weakened by overheating, vents are open, and weapons are spinning down, providing plenty of weak points. So all kinetic, explosive, or energy damage taken by exposed characters is doubled before applying any reductions. A mech can clear exposed by taking the stabilize action.
But Uriah probably gets another waste of time. We'll just run back into combat.
Well, we'll see.
Alright, I think we've got what cars left. Vika's
Car.
left.
Yeah.
Uriah's just sitting there going, "Oh, those were some bad stems. Oh man."
Alright, who's entering the battlefield?
Vika, you want to go or you want me to go?
Do you think you can get in sensors to check anybody that hasn't already been checked?
No.
Alrighty.
Just gonna double check. Because I only have like 12. But I'd have to see them, I think. And that's a building. I don't, unless like my size 3 can see over the building.
You have what's your movement?
6.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't get much further than this, even coming from that direction. And I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he's out of range there.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second to measure off something. Coming from down here.
Alright.
Boost and regular movement puts me right there. Ferrofluid Lance has a range of 2.
Okay. So it's about to be a bad day for that assassin, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a half size, right?
Correct.
So if it was carrying anyone, it would be very obvious that it was carrying
It
someone.
would be just literally carrying it like he would carry somebody.
Yeah, just glancing, she doesn't see anyone on him.
No, he is not carrying anybody.
Fantastic.
You do see this guy over here running away, though.
It doesn't look like the professor.
No, it looks like one of the
It's
Lancers.
not her concern. Ferrofluid Lance skirmish.
Success.
Blade Master gives, or not Blade Master. No, Duelist. +1 accuracy on the first shot. It's been a week since I've done this. Give me a second.
His evade is a 12.
Uh, 16.
That's a hit.
Overpower Caliber gives me another d6 of damage, and that is 1d6. Total of 7 on the guy there. It is just kinetic.
All right, you said 7.
And I need a hull check.
All right. And he is impaired, so he has a 1 difficulty on all of those.
His target hit is a 13.
So he got a 5 on the d20 and a 4 on the difficulty dice. So he got a 1.
He is pinned in spot,
Joy.
if he's still alive.
He is still alive.
He is pinned.
Okay.
Just a general broadcast. Vika's like, I've got this one.
All right.
Yeah.
And I believe that is all she can do. Yep, that is all she can do.
All right. And pinned, I assume, just means he can't move away from you.
Immobilized.
Okay.
Is the actual, term.
Gotcha. Cannot take any voluntary movements, although involuntary movements are unaffected. So one of his buddies could charge him to bump you off the
No.
lance. No, if one of his buddies charged, ran up and pushed him or something, that'd be an involuntary movement on the assassin's part. Because involuntary movements are unaffected. Speaking of
There'd
one
have
of
to be
his
some
buddies,
kind of roll off.
that's not what it says. I'm just saying. All right. So
Oh wait. Can only 1 second. Can only be broken. Wait. I'll find the way it can be broken.
okay. All right. Do I have anybody left? The Blue Bastion has not gone. I don't think. So he's going
at
to
the end.
shoot.
Go ahead.
He's going to shoot Patrick with his rotary grenade launcher.
All right, he's at +1 difficulty.
Mm-hmm. +2 attack bonus. 20 on the dice. So 22, but -3 for the difficulty brings that to a 19. So the difficulty lets you avoid a crit. So you only take the normal 6 explosive damage.
All right.
And then he will move.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see, Bastions move 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And boost. 1, 2, 3, 4. See. And a stabilize is a
Full action.
full action. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I see it now. So that'll have to wait till next turn because the grenade launcher is a loading weapon, so he can't fire it until he takes a turn to stabilize. And he probably won't bother. He'll probably just run off the board if he can. All right. What the dog doing?
The dog. Going to move here. With boost.
Okay.
Let's see, what else can I do?
I'm just picturing you running on the biggest thing on the board, runs onto the board, chasing after that one bastion. Come back here.
I just want to play.
I mean, dog.
Yeah, we're gonna overcharge. We're gonna overcharge boost again.
Okay. That generates heat.
Yes. I have 1 heat.
Okay.
And we're gonna move right here. I think it was right there. And then, yeah, he's still out of my range, but that's fine. I'm closer to him.
All right.
That's all I can do.
All right, and that is everybody on my side, I believe. Oh wait, I got my little dude here. Yeah, I forgot he can move.
Run, man, run.
Oh, he is. He might not escape the city, but if he can get out into the city, somebody will give him shelter. All right, top of the round.
Oh, and Jason, just
Mhm.
so I'm fully understanding this one up here, that's the one I already scanned, correct?
That's the one you
We've
scan.
not-
You know he's
Okay.
got one of the enemy lancers, not
Okay.
the professor, not the guy, not your target.
All right. Making
I
sure.
would like to go first if I can.
All right.
The dog is going to move full movement forward. Scan this guy.
Okay, what would you like to know?
Is the professor in there?
The professor is in there.
Okay. Cable winch.
Okay.
I have to make a. If they are 5 spaces away, which I think they are. Yep.
Mhm.
It is. They need to make a hull save.
Okay. Just making sure he doesn't have anything hinky, but he does not. So hull save. 24.
Now he's good. Well, anyway, he's going to have to make. Just double checking, make sure. An agility save one more time.
All right.
And I do tell my group that this is the one with him.
All right. Good.
All right. So agility save, and he got a 10.
He fails. He's now slowed. As whitewash sealant spray, like gungs up his legs.
Okay.
I mean, he gets all burn cleared of him, but he's slowed.
All right. I think I'm gonna let him go. He's not pleased with you. He shoots you with his grenade launcher.
Okay.
What is your evade?
It is an 8.
He got a 21.
Okay.
So that is 12 points of exploding damage.
Reduced to 11.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and reaction brace as well. Reduce it halfway.
Okay.
Should have done that. Oh well.
So I take 5 instead of 12.
All right.
11.
All right. You said he is slowed.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put that on him before I forget about it. He's still gonna go ahead and move what he can, though.
Until the end of their next turn. So he can, yeah.
And suddenly, the spiky lady.
You came
If I can
into
keep
range.
Whitewash on it, he's not going anywhere.
All right. Who goes next? That's the Bastion's turn. Who goes
If
next?
it pleases the court.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go
see,
on.
I don't think there's anything near me that can take advantage of the exposed condition I have, so I'm good with waiting.
I'm also fully stunned, so
If Tiana kind of pings where the guy's coming from,
Yeah, Tiana
And-
will tell you where it's going.
and she sees them coming that way. Ferrofluid Lance fling this guy 4 spaces.
Okay.
Did we ever decide if there was any damage from like flinging them into a building?
I don't know that any
They're
of us ever
actually-
remember to actually look that up.
Okay.
I
I
don't
will say-
believe. I don't believe it does.
Unless I have like some
Not
kind
unless
of.
I think unless something specifically says so, it doesn't.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say like the small like power fist mech does exactly that. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. I'd like to fling him back here.
Okay. Is that the right spot?
Yeah. It was 4 spaces from where he was.
All right. He
Going
lays.
to move up here. And going to
You have 2 ways out, and you have to go through a mech for both.
activate Pinning Spire as a quick action.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Your mech and 1 character in range 3 line of sight are immobilized. On any subsequent turn, you can end this effect as a free action, or your target can end it by successfully hitting you with a ranged or melee attack, or by passing a hull save as a quick action. So he doesn't get anything to resist it initially. He is immobilized.
Okay.
He can try to break for free at the end of their turn.
All right. And the slowed should be over now.
Huh?
Because he's only slow. He was only slow to the end of his turn.
Next turn.
Yeah, but he
Until
took his
the
next
end of
turn
his next
right
turn,
after
that-
Tiana. So.
So he's no longer slowed, but I
But
can
he is
slow him
immobilized,
again.
so you know
Yeah,
it's like the
not- it
upgraded
doesn't-
slow.
Yeah, it's the better slow.
It's the you ain't going anywhere slow. And she'll is like coming over the comms at them a free action or
Yeah, you can just talk. You can talk to about anybody on the board without any trouble. Yeah.
stand down, give us back the professor.
Let's see. What kind of shape is everybody in? Let's see. I think the assassin is okay now.
I mean, they did take some damage and get flanked.
Yeah, oh, it is taking some damage. It's taking some damage. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as its conditions, I don't think it had any. The immobilized is off of it now. And the slow and impaired was only for a turn, I think.
Yeah, the ferrofluid lance would have broken it.
Okay. I mean, sure, he's only at about half his health, you know. But he is mobile now. So. Let's see. The sniper's fine. But only Uriah out of y'all's side is really taking any major damage.
Excuse you.
Oh, right. I forgot Cortev.
We can't really see
a dog.
Cortev.
And a dog.
Yo!
The dog has not taken substantial damage.
Okay.
I'm just lucky well, I didn't take it substantial this because my field actually worked.
I'm glad there's such a thing as brace. Let me just say that.
Yeah. You could have taken some serious damage.
Came back. What I miss?
Vika is demanding their surrender. Well, at least the bastion that she has currently immobilized.
Oh, fun. I miss anything else?
We're debating if people have serious damage or not.
Semantics of people saying, "Oh, no one's been hurt so bad yet." I got structured.
You have 4 structure.
I mean,
Maybe.
I did reactor stress, but my HP's fine.
The Bastion doesn't know that. It's stuck between 2 buildings.
All right. So anyway, the Bastion went. He's not surrendering yet.
Hmm.
Let's see. But that was Vika. I think we're gonna let the assassin go.
Mm-hmm.
And standing up takes his movement.
Yeah.
All right. Well, grid space is right there. Grid space, are you prone, shredded, immobilized, or stunned?
Stunned, yes.
Yeah, he can't turn that down.
Uh-huh.
He will boost to get here. Then he will attack you with his heated blade. It deals double damage to prone, shredded, immobilized, or stunned targets. Do you have anything defensive in effect?
I can't even brace at this point.
Alright, so he's got a 2 accuracy on the heat blade and a +1 attack bonus.
I
Does
do
the
have
drone
1
have
armor.
soft cover?
He has soft cover from
Uh,
the drone.
The drone only gives me soft cover from ranged attacks.
Um,
Mm.
Okay.
And the assassin is running up to you. I got a knife!
what do you have? A knife!
No!
Mm-hmm.
So 18 plus 6 plus 1.
Definitely hits.
So 25.
Mm-hmm.
So do I double the double damage?
The crits in here work weird.
Mm.
I don't know. I'll just give him a couple extra points.
Ah, crits. 1 second.
Alright.
If you crit, roll twice the number of required damage dice and take the highest results.
Okay. These guys have established damage, which is why I've been doubling damage.
Okay.
We won't let the doubling stack up though.
Hmm.
But that does mean you still take 8.
Is it armor piercing?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
If he'd had time to put Assassin's Mark on you, it would have. But he couldn't do that and get to you, so.
Too bad.
He got very excited.
There's always next turn. So that is it for him. One of y'all can go.
Alright.
Let's have to go.
Alright. I will.
Do we need to let Cortev go?
Take my stun turn so I could get it over with.
Well, there's really no point in not letting that save for last, truth be told, though.
Yeah. It's just no matter what, an opponent's going to go right after.
Because the assassin, the sniper can't shoot you again. He has to reload this round.
Fair enough.
And I think I'm missing him. Where is this the sniper?
That is the sniper.
Let me. Oh, come on, roll 20, thank you.
Just a little
So
too
I-
far.
Yep.
Andy's up high, so it would have to be an arcing something to hit him.
Alright, I will. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Thank you.
I assume your shield
3,
drops since you're moving.
4. Yes. Don't stop. Roll 20 is being weird. It's either it's super zoomed out or it's like way up close, no matter which one I click. And I will boost again.
Okay.
1, 2. Now, since I have my mag clamps, because this is like a level 2 building,
Yes.
I can walk up it just fine.
Okay, so you have no trouble getting on top of it.
3, 4. That was my free boost. I will fire my to keep the team covered. I will fire. Which one do I? Shatter Colony Missile. Actually, technically I could still barrage because I have not. But I want to do something else this turn, so never mind. So I will fire the Shatterhead Colony Missile. What's his defense?
The sniper's evade is a 13.
Ooh. A wing and a miss.
Okay, yeah. They can't all be bangers.
Missed. However, I still have options here.
All right, so you moved. You took a free boost for your.
To get up on the roof,
That was
yeah.
your core or something, I think. They gave you.
Yeah, I
gives you that.
activated my core. Hold on. Because that also gives me accuracy on all attacks, and it didn't give me that. Okay, I rolled a 9. Gave me, so just... Oh, that's not... Of course, that was wasted. Thanks. So that would have been a 12 to hit him.
And his was a 13.
Alright, still a miss.
Yeah.
But, regardless...
So do you have another weapon system to fire at him?
Actually, what I'm going to do is going to boost again. Well,
this is just the boosting because that first thing was.
Yeah, one.
Oh no!
Stop
No.
telling me to. Stop. Roll 20's being annoying. And I will activate my shield again.
Okay.
Because I do believe me and Rabbit are now. Well, the dog are covered.
Yeah, because the shield goes out 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. The dog is covered. At least partially, which is enough.
Yay!
Alright, and I have the sniper. One bastion. And then, they just run their way, do that. I don't even really count. Left to go. We'll go ahead and let that blue bastion go. 2, 3, 4. And then he will boost to be off the board.
Now the Bastion goes, no, I leave. You didn't do anything.
He got away with the person he was rescuing.
That's true.
These are the people that they claim to be, right?
Nobody has scanned to check on that. You've just scanned to check on who they're rescuing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I tried and could not.
All right, who's left on y'all side? Uriah, what would you like to do? Okay, you moved.
You're muted, I
If you're
think.
talking, you're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so move, protocol, swap to Lord stance. And I will... I don't have any adjacent items. No. Okay. And I will reload a weapon with a loading tag, which is nothing. And I will full action stabilize.
All right.
So I'm no longer exposed. And I have no more heat.
Your Atlas's full body blush comes to an end.
Yep.
If you try turning it off and on again.
And that is my turn.
All right, and that leaves just my sniper and my runner.
Who has to reload, and Cortev, who has to recover from being stunned.
All right. So the sniper is going to take his full action to reload, and then he's going to take his move. 1, 2, and 3, 4, get him to the ground. He is a climber, so the vertical distance is he can just walk. He can walk down the walls just like Freddy was doing.
Like it. Yeah.
So he manages to get to ground level. And that was all of y'all.
Cortev is stunned. He is no longer stunned.
That's right. And this guy continues running.
Have actions available. CompCon, don't lie to me like that.
CompCon.
I'm sorry, Dave.
It knows you were stunned. It knows. All right, top of the order. Who want to go first?
I will go first.
Yeah, you've got an assassin in your
You
face.
just win.
Yes.
You just win.
I'm going again. I'm taking all that BS. I'm gonna
All the
annihilate
turns.
Nexus from myself.
No, you're doing what from yourself?
Annihilation Nexus.
And that doesn't sound fun.
It's my weapon. That's going to be. What's his E defense?
His E defense is an 8.
I got a 10.
All right. What's
Very, very slowly getting there. It is 2d6 or 1d6, sorry, plus 3. That is 4 damage. Armor piercing.
okay? All right. He's still up.
And I do it again.
Can you use the same
Another
weapon system
one.
twice?
I can in particular.
Okay.
That is a 21.
No, it's definitely a hit. Some might even say it's a crit.
I hit double sixes. It doesn't mean anything, but I hit double sixes. So that'll be 9 damage. Armor piercing.
All right, he only had 4 left.
There's just a cloud of nanites surrounding grid space, and then when the cloud dissipates, there's no mech.
You got Baylord.
Not quite.
Now
Would
leave
say
the
this is the
sniper's
prototype to
sight.
Baylor.
Okay, actually
and,
quite.
and that is my turn because that was a full action to do that.
Not gonna move.
Oh, I guess I can move. That's true. I will get the hell out of the sniper's way.
Well, he's already dropped. He's dropped down on the ground on the building behind. He can't see you.
Oh, okay. I thought this
I-
was
that
like
does
so
not-
This is a connecting.
Cortev is
Yeah, that's
recovered
that's
from
a
stun,
hallway that connects the mess to where y'all
Okay.
were using as barracks.
Yes. Cortev is
Okay.
just recovering from stun. He's barely getting his faculties back. He's still gonna circle around here.
It's like
1,
I'm
2,
out of
3,
here.
4, and take his drone goes, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. The sniper is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boost to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to take some heat to boost again. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. He is clearly evacuating the battlefield.
Just zoom past that guy running. You're on your own, buddy.
Well, you know, there was a tree right here. He probably just didn't see him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's definitely not panicking.
Mm.
His morale's not broken. Oh no.
Mm-mm.
He's just going to carry on the fight from a few city blocks this way. All right. Who wants to go next?
I will go next.
Okay.
I'll say it's either that or Beak is playing with our target.
One,
She's waiting to see if he
two, three,
just, you know.
4. Regular move. 1, 2, 3, 4 for boost. I am going to scan.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Identifying the pilot. Are these who they say they are?
Yes, this is the Shinar troop. You get his name. It's not important. I'm not going to bother giving it to you. But
Alright.
yes, you can identify
Awesome.
he is for sure who he says he is. Or who he
Alright.
appears to be.
So these are not the cult.
No. Not this time.
And
Soon,
while
TM.
I'm in there, I will actually again do this. Alright, son. The rest of your team is retreating. Stand down. And I do have my charm if I need to actually roll that.
No. There has been some more death and destruction since the last offer. Last time the offer was made. He agrees to stand down and hand the professor back over, provided you let the rest of his, basically as long as you let the rest of his people, quit the field. Basically, don't chase down the sniper, the other guy.
One guy left.
Understood.
I just imagine the mech doing like the silly run.
Yeah,
Well, except he's holding a big sniper rifle.
Yeah, exactly. I
He
figured he was
presses a-
slinging on his back.
He presses a button, a boombox pops out, and Yakety Sax starts playing.
But yeah, if you agree to let these two guys basically
Yeah.
quit the field, he'll stand down.
Alright, I
You
let
know,
the team
otherwise,
know.
he'll put up a fight because I do have the guy they're looking for on my back. So
I'll let the team know.
yeah. Well, this was over open comm. His
Yeah,
response came over
yeah.
open comm, so everybody can hear. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so the fight is over. You have secured the professor
Mm-hmm.
and the pilot of this bastion. The gymnasium continues to burn. Though at this point, most of the roof is caved in, so it's more of a ruin of a gym.
And I also ask Rabbit, does that foam do anything with that?
I mean, it puts out burn, but I can start spraying.
Okay.
Just to put it out.
You start spraying. Some of the command staff and stuff come running out of the building with the handheld
Regular.
fire extinguishers that
Yeah.
have been in the building.
Mm.
It takes you an hour or so to get it completely under control. Well, how much foam does the mech have?
I mean, it's enough to slow a mech and put a mech out of any size. So,
Okay.
Probably enough for a gymnasium.
yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of fire.
I'd say like 4 or 5 turns, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just.
At least it'll actually prevent it from spreading.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you get the gymnasium put out eventually. There's not much to salvage. There's one or two survivors that were in some of the kind of classrooms that made up the outer edges. Because the main roof of the gymnasium caved in.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the smaller classrooms, were held up a little bit better. Fire hadn't spread too bad to them. There's some smoke inhalation, but
While she's gonna ask Rabbit and Koke to do the spraying while she's checking on wounded.
okay.
So she's gonna be outside of the mech while
Yeah.
spraying.
Rabbit
Alright,
and Cocaine
Alex.
can definitely handle spritzing the foam.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep calling your character Rabbit, but that's your AI. What's
My
your
but my call sign is is Rabbit. Excuse me. My call
Alright.
sign is Rabbit, and my AI is Rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It's
either one.
It
Ty,
intentionally
Rabbit.
causes confusion.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She got the call sign Rabbit because of her AI. I'll say that.
Gotcha.
But now, either one, if somebody calls her Mick, either one of them can answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what are the rest of you doing while the fire's being put out?
How much time do we have doing that? Is it just going to be like a next couple seconds?
Oh no, it's gonna be like an hour or so of doing that.
An
Getting
hour?
people out
Okay.
and checking them.
Unless we
All
get
right,
other orders, Ty's just checking on people and putting out fires.
Yeah, and there's some other medical staff that run over and are helping. Then they started identifying bodies. Let's just say Lieutenant Jostin is still in command, and he's going to be in command until you get back to forward, basically.
Find the body.
Most of the command staff was in the gymnasium. Speaking with some of the scientists and engineer types that y'all brought with you. A lot of them didn't make it either.
Tev will let the rest of the group do what they're going to do and just slowly nanite repair himself. If it's going to be hours,
I will
that'll be what he does.
also question one of the officers. Do you have specific burial practices, or do I need to be fulfilled, or? Essentially,
this is mostly Union troops.
Okay.
So part of the paperwork you fill out, you can kind of put down whether you'd rather be buried or cremated.
Yeah.
And given the opportunity, Union will try to do it that way. But if you're it's a war. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do something quick and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically going to load. Their plan right now is to load the bodies into some of the vehicles that were carrying these guys while they were alive. Take the seats out and just turn one of the APCs into, the mass hearse.
And looking at the destruction, I'm going to do an investigate. Basically try to piece together exactly what happened.
Okay. What have you got that could factor into that role? Obviously, you add your grit.
And my investigate.
Oh, that's right. Investigate is the actual thing you got. Give it a roll.
Ty is also going to message Doc of the wild men and the Mad Dogs and just ask how they're holding up.
They did about like y'all. They repelled their guys. A couple of their mechs took some significant damage, but everybody's okay.
Yep. Because posted up some. Go ahead.
23 to do the whole one more thing.
All right. And what was it you were wanting?
Essentially, I'm trying to piece together how this attack happened. Did they come in through the roof? Did they
So you go around and you talk to everybody. Basically, the initial attack on the gymnasium appear to be mortars fired from neighboring rooftops. They're assuming the Shinar had left some guys behind to start an insurgency in the city. And then that basically took out the command staff. So there was, of course, some confusion, and it took them a little while to kind of get stuff together. And by then, those mechs were showing up. As you're looking at it, it's very possible that the attacks on the outside, the attacks that you and the Mad Dogs and stuff were
diversionary.
May have been diversionary. You'd have to spend some time roaming around the city to try to figure out if the mechs you were dealing with right here, if they came in during the attack, or if they were already stashed somewhere in the city, because, a mech that's shut down, not necessarily the easiest thing to find.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got an entire city to hide, and so Union troops have not had time to do a thorough search.
And depending on the city, they might actually have their own, fabricator here.
Probably not in a city this size.
Okay.
Unless they'd had time to really plan out ahead. And given the makeshift nature of turning this school into a base, probably not that.
Yeah.
You know, it was either some of those stray mechs that did manage to get in on one side or the other, or one's already stationed here.
And I would assume even if they did have a fabricator, that would ping on some kind of sensor.
Yeah, imagine it would take a lot of energy.
Yeah. You'd probably notice it in the grid, the energy grid.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, either completely just an insurgency with outside forces as a distraction, or some outside forces and some insurgency, some combination. But the kaiju samples, crispy fried, they're not gonna be good for anything now.
Dinner, maybe?
Ew.
All the
Are any of the computers still intact?
Yeah, I was about to say,
all the equipment's been destroyed.
I think it said at the beginning I basically got hit by an artillery strike.
Yeah, but sometimes if a single computer is on, you can get data off of it if you can power it up enough. So
yeah,
just depends.
Well, there was still a strike, and then there was the fire afterwards.
Yeah,
exactly.
So any information gathered has been lost, unless somebody had their personal copies of it.
Not like anyone in our group would do that.
Yeah.
I don't have a kaiju brain scan in my pocket. No.
Got a kaiju brain scan in your pocket?
But I did find one laying on the ground over here. Here, you can have it.
Here you go.
Uriah has his copy, and he still has the professor's entire tablet too.
Yep.
So, if they discovered anything new in the last day, while Uriah and Tiana were busy, maybe you've lost that little bit of information. But you have the bulk of it.
Yeah.
But not the actual samples. Do you let Lieutenant Jostin know that you have the copies of the information? He is the commanding officer now.
Uriah's not.
I would technically have 2 copies, so she'd hold up one.
Okay.
She'd keep the other copy.
He happily makes another copy of that and leaves you with your copy.
His computer use is fine.
He's kind of like, oh, well, this has turned into a cluster, but at least it's not a complete cluster now. At least we got something useful out of it. And he seems to be stressed out. He suddenly feels like somebody that's been shoved up above their pay grade. But he starts gathering people.
And I actually ask him, what's the plan now? Are we still planning to hold in the city, or are we actually going to try to evacuate?
No, without the sample, we were holding until we could get somebody here that can move the samples and stuff. With them gone, we're just taking the information and we're heading back to forward base Achilles. Keep leaving the S off. So as soon as they're, basically as soon as everybody's done getting doctored up or whatnot, the plan is to pack up and leave out early the next morning. It's been a day.
Yeah.
Everybody,
let's get some rest.
We're going to sleep tonight.
And then we haul ass tomorrow.
Right. All the Lancer squads take turns. Obviously they keep you're keeping watch through the night, but you're doing it in shifts, so everybody gets some sleep at least.
Before we head out in the morning and we're getting ready to leave, Ty will walk up to Uriah.
Yes.
1, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're lying to me. 2, she holds out a data disk.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. She waves it in front of him.
Grabs it.
Don't say I didn't do anything nice for you, and she walks away back towards her mech.
Were Rabbit and okay with you when this was going on?
No.
Okay.
No. She purposely left them behind for a minute.
Does Uriah check the data disk?
Yeah.
It's everything she learned about the brain scan. It's the entire kaiju brain scan for his fascination.
He adds it to the compilation.
But she has another copy for the full report later.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. He just kind of finds a place and is just working away.
Either on Vika or on Rabbit.
One of the two of them.
So you've got one of the first patrols at night. So you're done with your patrol by like 10 or 11.
All right.
It lasted 5 weeks. I'm ready to sleep.
When y'all come back in, the most of the mad dogs are still awake. They're drinking.
Of course they
Not super heavy. They're not getting messed up,
Just enough.
Yeah.
They're just relaxing a little bit before bed.
I'm going to spend 2 of my repair capacity to de-stress the reactor.
I've spent most of my repairs to get me back up. It's just if anyone looks at Cortev, it's just nanites slowly repairing stuff.
And I'm also what damage Whip took. You see, you largely see me walking from like one wreck to the next, basically putting everything in a shopping cart, and Whip's giving me a hand as we basically bolt those back onto him.
He always looks so piecemeal.
Ty's finally going to fix the manipulators.
Slap the arms back on.
I just get the imagine that what the dog doing is like manipulators, like literally just like vestigial T-Rex arms, just.
But they're low enough to the ground that you can operate. You can manipulate stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
Tiny
but they've
arms
just
and
been
this
like
big body.
broken, so they're just kind of hanging there.
It wasn't well thought out.
They got put in casts.
Like in splits.
She didn't have like good cable, so she did zip ties to the body. So they're just zip tied to the body until she fixes it.
So anybody going to drink with the mad dogs?
Nope.
She'll hang out, but she won't drink.
They can probably get you something non-alcoholic if you want to.
Yeah. I'll have a couple of drinks and tell them how I vaporize an assassin drone.
I'll just.
Charlie Wayne appreciated that story, though. Tiana's refusal to drink actual drink.
Ty's drinking water while everyone else is drinking, alcohol.
I'll have a drink with him and.
Jason, you know why? I sent you why.
Oh no, she's actually like 16 or something.
No. She's old enough to drink. She just no.
That's fine. You don't have to tell me your secrets. I'm gonna guess it.
Oh, I know.
Vico stays for a while and then leaves.
I nurse one drink, but I don't actually drink too much. I'm smart enough not to get drunk on a combat zone.
The only person that seems like maybe they're drinking a little more than they should, and they're not getting like tore up from the floor up or nothing, is Doc. He was one of the people extracting bodies and all that jazz. So.
And now she's straight up asking, Doc, you gonna be all right?
Yeah, it's not the first time. It's just It doesn't get any. It doesn't really get that much easier.
Ty gives him a fist bump, and she's like, "No, it doesn't."
And like I said, he doesn't get tore up. He's just drinking noticeably more than the rest of them.
I mean, it's either do that or deal with it mentally.
And sometimes in the field you have to choose to deal with it later. But there's no more attacks during the night. Y'all wake up at the break of dawn. The members of staff that were not patrolling during the night had gotten up considerably earlier. So you get up, you pack up what little bit of stuff you have to pack up. And then you were loading up into your mechs and headed back to the base.
March off into the sunset.
Let's see. I believe. Let me check one little thing. Yeah. It's making sure that next Tuesday was when the next adventure starts, or when the next mission starts.
Oh. Is it?
It's
yeah.
Because
Rappy and
we'll
Duba.
we'll have them back.
Do you want to end this one earlier? Do you want us to go into our what we're going to do in our LLs, our license level,
Yeah. Well, what I was checking for was if we had one more session that should be in this mission, then y'all might run into some trouble on the walk back.
Oh no.
But no, you get back to the forward base without any trouble. They've of course radioed ahead about what happened, so everybody at the base already knows about your losses before you get there.
Could be like that. I'm still alive.
Yeah, but you lost your commanding officer. It's bad for morale.
It wasn't Commander Jello Cup. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Sub-Commander, what's his name? Nice guy. Terrible shame. We should write a last letter to his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip, whatever.
Yeah. So how many of you wrote your reports on the march back?
Uriah did not.
Ty was probably working on it. Wow.
Rabbit, drive the mech.
No, she was probably still focusing on driving the mech, but she was probably talking to Rabbit to try and make sure she got all the information correct.
I'm just picturing Rabbit's hologram like she's sitting in a chair, little glasses, notepad.
I'm reading a typewriter.
Yeah.
She's dictating.
Yeah, she's dictating, but yeah, she's doing her best to bounce off of her to make sure. And Kokei's less of the data person, so she's happy to let her just focus on whatever's out there in the area, so that she has something to keep her occupied rather than worry about paperwork.
Yeah.
I mostly write it while Whip does all the driving. I have to correct him because he sees like a rabbit or squirrel and tries to go after it for a bit. So,
Kokei is targeting rabbits and squirrels, not with the intention of shooting them, but targeting them to bring them to attention. Oh, look,
Yeah.
I thought that'd be Rabbit's mech. Because what the dog doing?
Yeah. That is what the dog doing. You just see every once in a while you see her gun turn and point. This wildlife
there.
and then turn into point.
Oh, look over there.
It's like, hey, look, a civilian airliner.
And every once in a while you just don't. Don't.
Oh, hey, look at the back of your eye's head right there.
It's like a red dot.
I don't know where Uriah is. I don't know if he's on the back of your rabbit or on Vika.
Well, you have a few days of marching, so it could be multiple things depending on what day.
Yeah. I do love the fact that the Phalanx defense system, the Gatling guns that you see on Navy ships, the trigger is more of a safety mechanism than an actual trigger.
So anyway,
if you're, sorry.
Y'all get back to base. Those of you that didn't write your reports on the way, you have to fill out your reports. At this point, you're really kind of reporting to the base commander, who is he's League military. So Lieutenant Jostin is the highest ranking guy y'all got. He's the highest Union guy in the base now.
But we're still at Achilles.
Yeah,
which is a League base, but.
So was the main head of Achilles with us in that mission?
No, he did not go on the mission. Y'all are back at base now.
Okay.
Lieutenant Jostin is just he was one of the lieutenants.
Yeah. Essentially, the commander we were under on this forward deployment, that's the guy that got killed.
Yeah, I misunderstood.
Or her.
I misunderstood. Yeah, I just misunderstood. I thought like the main guy from this base went with us, and I was like, well, that no.
No. No, your actual mission was almost all Union official, Union guys. Some of the scientists and engineers that went along with you were native folk.
Got it.
You get a couple of days off duty. So you can do your downtime activities, whatever they're called. Keeping in mind that you're in a military base, so there may be some limits on what you could do. Let's see here, downtime.
Yeah.
So let's go along and see what y'all want to do for the couple
question.
of days you have off.
All right, so we get our license level 4.
Oh yeah, you definitely get that.
Okay.
That's not really right.
Downtime.
I think Kretev is gonna try to get connected. He's gonna try to get connected to other Horus mech users or other Horus mech lancers over the OmniNet. So he's not necessarily getting connected to people locally, but he's like, I think his attempt is to like kind of compare experiences with other Horus mech users.
Now the OmniNet, is that limited by like speed of light, or is it that weird branch of science?
It's the weird branch of science.
It's the weird branch.
It's paracausal.
Okay, that means distance is not an issue.
Correct.
It basically, that stuff is, we send a message. Message received.
Yeah.
Yep.
There is a reason that we do not let NHPs on the OmniNet.
I will use my skill trigger of Word on the Street, because that's specifically what's that there for.
All right.
Which will add a +2.
Give me a roll.
That's going to be a 14.
All right, a 14 that falls into the 10 to 19.
Connection will help you if you got to do a favor or make good on a promise after they help you.
If you don't follow through, treat the result as a 9 or less the next time.
With the same
you get it from the same organization.
Well, that's just the thing about Horus, though, is that they're not really an organization.
They're
not.
they're an alliance of unaligned individuals.
Yes. Ad hoc at best.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's how they present themselves. Raw only knows, though.
Correct. But we can get into the nitty gritty of that and what they want at a future time.
Connected to
I will
Horus
even
users.
do you the favor of naming them for you.
Okay. Basically, what we will assume here is you've gotten in good enough with at least one guy that you can go to him, hey, I need help with this, and he'll go, sure, I need this.
Yeah. That's fine.
So you can kind of cash that in, whenever. What is Tiana going to do in her downtime?
I don't know yet. So
okay, we'll come back to you.
Sorry. Sarah,
any ideas what Vika's going to do?
Honestly, she spends most of the time sitting on top of her mech, just kind of in her own head. Like, the mech's head has like that weird like airplane tail fin thing. She's just sitting against the back of that, just in her own head.
So she's just chillaxing.
Sure.
For reserves, is it one you get to use them once?
Yes.
It lasts for the next mission you're on, I believe.
Okay, that's why I asked, because like some of them don't say once per mission.
Yeah.
So with the ones that don't say it, would they stay or no?
I'm a little curious about that because that cooling system that I built, I never really had a chance to use that.
Because like I'm reading redundant repair, it says the ability to stabilize is a free action once per mission. So, but it doesn't say like one use. It just says per mission.
Well, it says once per mission though, so once during a mission.
Yeah, but like if I used it once, would I be able to use it the next mission?
See, per mission.
Per mission, you'd have to recreate whatever it was, or
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What is Freddy doing?
This is probably something that he would actually do. I've just never had a chance. Scourge and barter.
Okay.
And eventually I'm digging through. Gonna have to think of like a reserve to add, but essentially what I'm doing is going through like all of the scrap they've got there. Basically picking out what's good and what's not. That's essentially how I ended up meeting Whip in the first place.
All right. So you're trying to get on gear.
I don't know
if to be something physical, but doesn't necessarily have to be something in a gear list. If you get it, you can take it on the next mission. All right. Do you have any skills or anything that you think would factor in there?
I've got my mechanic background and also investigate, as I can actually search around for something important or something that actually looks good.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. So that would that 5 and roll that, and also so that's a 19.
All right, so a 10 to 19, you get what you want, but choose the price you need to pay. Time, dignity, reputation, health, comfort, and wellness.
After I acquire it, some of the people you see Whip carrying like a big piece of machinery, and you see Freddy walking by and basically his boxer shorts going, don't ask, and walk by.
So a lack of dignity. So while you're in base Achilles, people may occasionally point and laugh.
Yeah. It's like, it was one of those, yes, I knew it would be here. I don't like the sound of that. And just I'm engulfed in a something, and most of my clothing is no longer there.
But it's definitely dignity. Alrighty. Uriah, what are you going to get up to?
He's gonna see if he can find out more information about the megafauna.
Get organized, get connected, get focused. Get
Gather information.
Get a damn drink. Gather information.
Okay. And in particular, since he's aware where the good stuff is, he's going hacking.
Okay.
And to counteract the difficulty you put on me the first time, I would like to basically sacrifice the one reserve I have, like basically the access codes.
Okay.
That I've been using to get frontline info.
Okay.
I'd like to make use of that, so like if I get a low roll, that basically gets burned. Can I do that? Or would that just be it gets burned and it just counteracts the difficulty I'd take?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Fair. $10.
All right. 10 to 19. You find what you are looking for, but choose one. You leave clear evidence of your rummaging.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I already know what's happening.
You have to dispatch someone or implicate someone innocent to avoid attention.
Oh, he's implicating one of the people who was messing with Vika and the cafe the last time he went looking for info. And they basically were like, well, your brother, and she got in their face, and yeah, he's implicating one of them.
Okay. So that would be one of the one of the league techs that work in the base.
Yep.
So you leave a trail back to him.
I do.
Maybe you slip in and use his console, or you hack his console so it looks like it's coming from the console.
Yep. I'll just say more megafauna info.
All right, I'll do another megafauna file. Actually, I'm going to have to anyway for next mission. Anyway. Cortev.
I told you already.
Oh, that's right. We did. That's right. We did.
I'm the one who got put up. I'm going to buy some time.
All right. What does that do?
Okay.
And it's for the reason I DM'd you. Put off something once. Put something off, extend or make an opportunity, give breathing room, or survive longer. After success, trying to buy more time for the same thing makes the roll target much harder.
Okay. I had forgotten about this, but yeah. All right, so you're trying to sweet talk somebody or give them suitable excuses.
Yeah, basically trying to put off this particular time.
Okay.
And I rolled a 15 for the D20.
All right. That puts you right in the middle. You buy enough time, but the situation becomes precarious or desperate. Next time you get this result for the same situation, treat it as a 9 or less.
Oh.
So you managed to push it off, but they're getting a little more aggressive in their communications with you. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to double check. Sarah, when you said Vika was just relaxing, was there anything you wanted to roll?
Nah, she's just
Okay.
pretty much off on her own on top of the mech in her own head.
She gets into a gunfight.
Well, scroll through here, I
With
saw when it said
herself.
get focused. I was like, well, if she's sitting there just thinking, that may have been what you intended, but I got distracted. and didn't-
She's not really. She's just self-reflecting.
Okay. She's just sitting still to balance the universe with how much Uriah is probably running around.
Sure.
All right. That's going to about wrap it up.
Yeah, I was going to say for the couple of days you see Rabbit being kind of quiet.
You do get a message from Commander Jellicoe. He's got a little field trip for y'all.
Great.
They are, since the Shinar are clearly interested in this tech for controlling the kaiju, that means the League is interested. And the League being interested means Union is interested. But they need test subjects.
We're going kaiju hunting.
He hopes that y'all are in the mood for some big game hunting.
I think I directly
immediately
at Uriah,
turns to Uriah.
wherever he is in the room where we're being briefed, and is like, "This is your fault."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry,
I happen
though.
to be interested, but this is your fault.
They're going to be sending y'all some backup. Expand the size of your squad temporarily. On the plus side, you'll be far from the battlefields.
Is that a plus?
Well, it means you shouldn't have to worry about the Shinar.
That means you have to worry extra hard about the Shinar.
Or the cult.
Or the cult.
Well,
Or they're both there.
The cult is getting their kaiju from somewhere, I guess. I don't know. So yes, you'll be flying out way out into the boonies. There's basically no settlements out that far.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to get out there to find the larger megafauna in any serious number. But the rest of the details he'll give you, before you head out. I.e., next week.
I'll say before we do head out, though, Uriah will just show up on Vika's mech, just meditating.
Yep. Doing nothing. You should try it sometime.
Yeah, but I have a whole book to write. And I have something to do. I mean, look at this. He'll sit down. It's probably at this point a good 60-something pages worth of info.
He kind of looks over, kind of like a little bit of a smile.
All right, what's eating you? Elbows.
Nothing's eating me.
Yet.
Yeah, you're sitting up here like you're trying to get ready for final exams. Again.
I kicked your ass in final exams.
We tied. I mean, we were
both it was
valedictorian.
0.035 more than you. I can have one thing that I'm better at.
0.035 of 100. Fine. Come on, what is it? Tries to noogie her.
Wonder. She lets it happen because he probably monkey climbs to do it.
He has to.
You wondering when the other shoe's gonna drop?
Yeah. I've actually been waiting on SSC to say something. It's been weird they've been quiet this long.
Well, you've been sending your reports into them, haven't you?
Basically, it's coded. It's basically like letters back home. Is kind of what they look like. Like, hey mom, that's extra, extra. But it's basically to the handler. I have kind of expected them to respond by now. A little weird.
You know how they respond.
Yeah, that's true.
Think it was worth it?
Which part? I mean, I've got a lot of stuff here.
What we're doing.
Fighting the war?
Reaches over and nuggies him. Don't worry about it.
You're thinking things.
I know it's probably confusing the hell out of people. I'm not down there punching something.
Well, I mean, you're just as smart as I am. You just don't. Smushes her face. You just don't use it visibly.
Pap, pap, pap. Don't
Hey.
worry. I'm not dead
Mika.
yet.
Mika.
Stop it.
I like shirt.
I like your shirt.
Yes. And then he just like flops on her neck and he's just working away.
She goes back to just in her head.
The camera would pan away to the sunset or something.
Oh yeah.
And then the credits
Sunset
roll.
and then Vika just kind of like kneeing him off the mech.
She tries. She tries. He ends up flopping upside down because the mag clamps activate. He's hanging upside down off the mech now.
All right, then the camera pans away.
Everyone in the hangar going, "What are they doing?"
Sibling bonding.
Oh no.
Yeah, the guys back in your main base are probably used to this behavior.
Yeah, for breaking in this
The
new
guys
base.
at Achilles are kind of like, what? Off-worlders.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I hope y'all had a good time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It was fun.
Hope anybody that comes by and watches this later enjoyed it. I hope you join us next week. We should have the full crew next week, so that'll be fun. Again, I was your GM for the evening, Jason. And with me today has been Patrick as Freddy, Eric as Uriah, Jeremy as Cortev, Sarah as Vika, and Car as Tiana. And we will see y'all next week.